Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks and apologies to Mother Favor as Professor of Metodologi TA because I'm Septian Dika Satriya, my absent number 24, led in presenting my proposal. My proposal is entitled Accounting Treatment of Fixed Asset in Blora Regional Water Company or PDAM. Background of the problem. Fixed assets are a means of support for the implementation of company operation in generating profit or profit to be achieved. Without fixed asset in a company, it is not impossible that all the plans and operation of a company will not be implemented. Thus, it is mandatory for a company to present fixed asset as a very important component to be reported in a financial report as information for interest parties. So that its existence requires the best possible handling. And this data in list PDAM Blora in 2013. Based on the based on the table above, the fixed asset at PDAM Blora agency is not separated between equipment and equipment. In other words, the equipment and supplies are put together in one post or one account. In this case, is not according with PSAK because equipment is included in current asset above. In PSAK setting, it is explained that a group of fixed asset is a grouping of assets that have similar characteristics and used in the normal operation of the entity. The following is an example of a smart asset group: land and building, engine, goods, aircraft, motor, vehicle, furniture, and office equipment. Problem formulation. In accordance with the background of the problem above, the problem raised is the study are who is the fixed asset accounting treatment at PDAM Blora in accordance with the financial accounting standard. Research objective. The purpose of this study was to determine that the accounting treatment of fixed asset at the Blora Regional Drinking Water Company or PDAM in Blora Regency was in accordance with the financial accounting standard. Research benefit. Number one, this research is useful for gaining insight into fixed asset accounting, both theoretically and from the company practice. Number two, as information material for future research that's when to discuss this issue in the future. Number three, for companies, it can be input and information to be used as material for consideration in an effort to improve and enhance the definition that exists in the company related to fixed asset accounting. Research location. This research is conducted in the Regional Drinking Water Company or PDM Blora, Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, number 28, Blora City District, Blora Regency. Research team. This research was conducted when April 1, 2014 to June 30, 2014. And source of data. The type of data and data source used in this study are: number one, types of data and the type of data used in this study are secondary data. Secondary data is data obtained from companies in the finished form such as balance sheet, income statement, list of fixed assets, or brief history of the company and the company's organizational structure. Number two, data source. This data source is obtained from the financial and bookkeeping department in the form of balance sheet, income statement, list of assets, main will, the history and organizational structure of company are obtained from the general administration section. Data collection method. Number one, interview. Namely, data collection technique is by direct question and answer with the authorized subdivision. Number two, documentation. Namely, data collection technique is by collecting data from financial report. Data analysis. In analyzing the data, the writer used deskripsi method, namely data obtained from the research file, the collects and discuss and compared with the supporting theories in analyzing, and conclusion can be drawn to prove the hypothesis that has been put forward along with providing the necessary suggestion. Rating systematic. In order to better understand the structure of this particular work report, the author divided it into 4 chapters as follows. Chapter 1. Introduction. In this chapter, the author proposed an introduction in the form of background, problem formulation, research objection and benefit, research method, and rating systematic. Chapter 2. Company history. In this chapter, the author will describe the general description of the company organizational structure, and company activity. Chapter 3. Research method. This chapter describes the theoretical basis of the definition of fixed asset, classification of fixed asset, acquisition and the recording of fixed asset, expenditures after the acquisition of fixed asset, depreciation of fixed asset, rate of fixed asset, and presentation in financial statement. Chapter 4. Closing this chapter present the conclusion and suggestion ob- obtained from the result of company work practice. Uh, that's all, and thank you very much. If in my presentation there are mistake and shortcomings, I apologize profusely. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.